religion. Hip-hop has no color. Hip-hop has no gender. Hip-hop has no nationality. Hip-hop has transcended all these things because it brings black, white, Asian, Latino, Christian, Jewish, Muslim, atheist people together, and we start to realize we have more in common than we do apart, and we start to demand more from our government. And we realize that it is not the people who should fear their government. It is the government who should fear the right of the people.
It's your boy Young King, the real deal, Flow Sick, baby. You already know what time it is. Repping this 16, this London all the way to the top. We in Camden Town doing what we do best, you know what I'm saying? Trying to grind, trying to make this money. You know, I'm just myself, and they hit the 8 all the time, but I don't really give a damn. You know, I'm gonna do my thing till I die. Trying to get to the top, trying to be myself. Got my new single, Bounce Like That. Check it out on kickdavid.com, you know what I'm saying? Cheer! Hollow.
So yeah, graffiti is, graffiti is in my blood. I would say it's like a virus. It's something that once it like infects you, if it really takes hold of you, if it really gets into you, graffiti culture in the way that I was explaining it, it becomes a part of you. It's something that it doesn't let go of you. It takes hold of you. You take hold of it. It becomes a part of you. Your everyday life. Or it did for me growing up, and I would say a lot of people that I know, my kind of generation, because I can't speak necessarily for the younger generation and their experience. I can give what I see it as, but it becomes you, and you never leave it. It's always in your blood. You want to write on something. It's a way. It's an escape for me. Graffiti and music for me growing up were an escape. From my late teens onwards, became an escape. In fact, someone that knew me. Sometimes I would seem really restless and frustrated, and it was kind of like someone said this to you even recently, that maybe you need to go and paint, or you need to make some music. You need to do something like that, and it's true.
Lawyer today, and it's like, if you don't have money, no one wants to hear what you have to say. I mean, you could be in the worst case scenario, but because you don't have money, you can't do nothing, because the world is based around those who have money. No one listens to. And when you look like a lot of us do and come from a certain demographic, it's like they always prejudge you. Whereas with hip hop, we get to say exactly what we feel, and people listen. You know what I mean? That's the only time they want to listen to us, and we get to hear our voice out to millions or whatever, and we actually communicate a message. So I think it's vital for people who don't have money and people who are in our situations to be able to communicate. That's the only medium we get our voice heard. So I think it's essential. Any kind of music in general, but hip hop particularly, it comes from that environment, that impoverished background whereby no one's listening to what the people are saying, and it kind of allows us to highlight issues. So I think it's definitely
what we have right here this evening at Jazz Cafe is much more than just hip hop music. It's more than soul, jazz, blues, R&B. It's more than grime or jungle, more than folk, more than blues. It's more than kizomba, for the now, arabeta or zouk, more than bambara. It's our pain and our tears, our love and our fears. The language of my ancestors and your ancestors. It's the universal language of love, peace and unity. Because what we have right here tonight at Jazz Cafe is our legacy.